The sports car gleamed under the midday sun, its polished surface reflecting the bright light like a beacon of success. It was a symbol of achievement, a testament to hard work and perseverance. But was it really? A status symbol, a trophy, something to show the world that you've made it, that you've arrived? But what does it truly signify? Is it a measure of one's worth, or just a shiny object that distracts from deeper, more meaningful pursuits? At least, that's what Mark had believed it would be. He had always thought that owning such a car would fill the void he felt inside, that it would bring him the happiness and contentment he had been searching for. He had finally purchased it, the culmination of years spent chasing promotions and fat paychecks. The moment he received the keys, he felt a rush of excitement, a fleeting sense of accomplishment. But that feeling was short-lived. He thought it would bring him happiness. It didn't. The thrill of driving the luxury car quickly faded, leaving behind a sense of emptiness that was even more pronounced than before. Instead, he felt a hollowness echoing within him. The car, which he had believed would be the pinnacle of his success, turned out to be just another possession, devoid of the deeper meaning he had hoped it would bring. The car, a symbol of his material success, couldn't drown out the nagging feeling that something was missing. It was as if the more he tried to fill his life with material wealth, the more he realized how empty it truly was. The more he acquired, the emptier he felt. Surrounded by luxury, he found himself lonelier than ever, disconnected from the things that truly mattered: relationships, purpose, and inner peace. His story is not unique. Many chase wealth, only to find themselves standing in a gilded cage of their own making. They look out from their high-rise offices surrounded by opulence, yet feel a profound sense of isolation and dissatisfaction. The pursuit of wealth, while a worthy endeavor in many ways, can become a hollow pursuit when it overshadows everything else life has to offer. The endless hours at the office, the constant stress, the sacrifices made, all for what? A fleeting moment of recognition, a temporary boost in status? It's like chasing shadows, elusive and ultimately unsatisfying. No matter how fast you run or how hard you try, you can never quite grasp it. The more you chase, the more it slips away, leaving you exhausted and unfulfilled. True fulfillment, it seemed, lay beyond the allure of wealth. It was found in the simple moments, in nature, in the company of loved ones, in the pursuit of passions that brought joy and meaning. Mark realized that the key to happiness wasn't in the things he owned, but in the experiences he cherished and the connections he nurtured. I'll never forget the day I was working in my garden, dirt under my fingernails, and sweat on my brow. The sun was high, casting a golden hue over everything, and the air was filled with the scent of fresh earth and blooming flowers. It was a moment of pure connection with nature, a moment where I felt truly alive. As I looked around, I realized how much joy it brought me. The simple act of nurturing plants, watching them grow, and knowing that I was contributing to something beautiful was incredibly fulfilling. That's when I knew I wanted to start a community garden, a place where others could experience this same joy and connection. This wasn't about money or prestige, this was about purpose. It was about creating a space where people could come together, work together, and grow together. A place where the community could thrive, not just in terms of the plants we were growing, but in terms of the relationships we were building. Purpose is that inner fire. It's the driving force that gives meaning to our existence. It's what gets us out of bed in the morning and keeps us going, even when things get tough. It's the reason we strive to be better, to do better, and to make a difference. It's about aligning our actions with our values, our passions with our contributions to the world. When we find that alignment, everything just seems to click. We feel more at peace, more fulfilled, and more connected to the world around us. When we live with purpose, we wake up with a sense of intention. Each day becomes an opportunity to make a difference, to contribute to something greater than ourselves. We approach our tasks with enthusiasm, knowing that what we do matters. We find joy in the everyday, knowing that our actions, big or small, make a difference. Whether it's planting a seed, watering a plant, or simply sharing a smile with a neighbor, we know that we are contributing to the greater good. Discovering our purpose is a journey of self-discovery, a quest to understand our unique gifts and how we can use them to leave the world a little brighter than we found it. It's about finding what makes us come alive and sharing that with others. When we embrace our purpose, we not only enrich our own lives but also the lives of those around us. We create ripples of positivity that extend far beyond our immediate circle, making the world a better place, one small act at a time. My closest friends aren't the ones with the most expensive possessions. They're the ones who answer my late-night calls, who celebrate my victories and offer comfort in my failures. They are my chosen family, and their love is more valuable than any material possession. Relationships are the true treasures of life. They are the golden threads that weave meaning and connection into the tapestry of our existence. Investing in genuine, loving relationships fills our lives with warmth, laughter, and a sense of belonging that no amount of money can buy. Nurturing these bonds with partners, family, friends, and our communities is an investment in our well-being. My health journey began with a wake-up call. I was so focused on work that I neglected my well-being. It took a health scare to make me realize that without our health, we have nothing. Our physical, mental, and emotional health are the foundations upon which we build our lives. They are precious and often irreplaceable. Prioritizing our well-being through nourishing foods, regular exercise, mindfulness, and seeking support when needed allows us to experience life fully. It's about cultivating a sense of balance and honoring our bodies as the incredible vessels they are. Section 5. The Journey of Growth, Expanding Horizons. I used to be terrified of public speaking. The mere thought of standing in front of a crowd would send shivers down my spine. My heart would race, my palms would sweat, and my voice would tremble. It felt like an insurmountable obstacle. But I knew I wanted to share my story, so I joined Toastmasters. It was a decision that changed my life. The journey was challenging, but the growth was immeasurable. Each meeting, each speech, each moment of vulnerability helped me grow. Life is a continuous journey of learning, evolving, and expanding our horizons. It's about pushing our boundaries and discovering new potentials. It's about embracing challenges as opportunities for growth, seeing each obstacle as a stepping stone to something greater, stepping outside our comfort zones and cultivating a mindset of curiosity. It's about daring to take that leap of faith. Whether we are learning a new skill, exploring a new hobby, or challenging our perspectives, every experience adds to our growth. Personal growth is a lifelong endeavor that enriches our experiences. It makes us more resilient, more empathetic, and more connected, and allows us to engage with the world in more meaningful ways. By expanding our horizons, we not only better ourselves, but also contribute positively to the world around us. Section 6. The Power of Giving, Contribution and Fulfillment. Volunteering at the local soup kitchen wasn't just about serving food, it was about serving hope. It was about looking into the eyes of another human being and recognizing our shared humanity. There's a profound joy that comes from giving back to our communities and making a positive impact on the lives of others. Contribution can take many forms, from volunteering our time to donating to causes we believe in. It's about recognizing that we are part of something larger than ourselves and using our resources and talents to make a difference in the world. Section 7. Redefining Riches, a Tapestry of Values. Some things money can't buy, the saying goes, and it's true. True riches are not measured in dollars and cents, but in the depth of our experiences, the strength of our connections, and the impact we make on the world. It's about living a life aligned with our values, a life filled with purpose, love, growth, and contribution. It's about recognizing that a life well lived is not defined by the size of our bank accounts, but by the richness of our hearts and the legacy we leave behind. Section 8. A Call to Action. Invest in what truly matters. So I invite you to look beyond the pursuit of wealth as the sole measure of success. Invest in your health. Cultivate deep and meaningful relationships. Discover your purpose and live it with passion. Never stop learning, growing, and evolving, and give back to your community and the world around you. Success isn't measured in numbers, but in the impact we have on the lives of others and the fulfillment we find in living a life of purpose. Choose the path less traveled. Choose the path of meaning and purpose. Section 9. Conclusion. Embrace the abundance of a meaningful life. A rich life is a meaningful one. It is a life lived in full color, a life that embraces the full spectrum of human experience. It is a life where we prioritize love, connection, purpose, growth, and contribution. It is a life where we find joy in simplicity, gratitude in the everyday, and fulfillment in knowing that we are living in alignment with our values. Embrace the abundance of a meaningful life. Look beyond wealth, invest in what truly makes you alive.